everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Thursday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So before we get started, guys, just real quickly, okay?
Let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
Who told you?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh, it feels so good to be right all the time, guys. It feels so good. Feels so good. Okay? This is what happens when you're a true God. Okay? Who told you this was coming?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Somebody. Anybody. So, where's Ash? Let me see if Ash is even. Oh, Ash, the first one. What did I literally just say to you on Monday? I said, give it 2 months. I said, no Deadpool, definitely Wolverine. What happened today? See why you guys come here every week? Do you see this? Do you see this? Incredible, huh? Incredible. So let's get started, guys, because we also have an announcement. Not an announcement. We got a release on top of the announcement, or the tease, or the RSVP. Guys, if you haven't RSVP'd yet, go on Sideshow and RSVP for the Wolverine figure if you're planning on getting it. 2,500 limited artisan, and the queue starts 1 p.m. Pacific, 10 Pacific, 10 a.m. Pacific, which is 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So if you're planning on getting it, be ready. So Ash, my friend, welcome.
Hello!
Don't forget to hit that like button. There's 15 of you guys in here. I should not have a problem getting you guys to hit the like button, especially after this announcement. Okay? You're welcome. Let's see. We got Michael. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Thank you for being here. Uncarded in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing.
As I stated before, Artisan Wolverine is on the way. You heard it. As I stated before. It's funny. I make all the calls. Nobody says anything. The figure comes out and everybody suddenly, oh, I said it. Unbelievable. And of course, nobody believes you guys because you're all garlics. Lou!
I'm doing.
Welcome, my friend. What up? Keep the faith alive. Sit Annie and F this Logan artisan crap. My masterful collector. So as you can see, guys, this comment here is coming from somebody clearly who doesn't collect anything. Okay? Clearly, as you can see. So don't listen to this. Ron, how are you, my friend?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Bring on the Wolverine variants. We're just getting started. We still got brown suit. Like I said, it would be a waste of money if they didn't do patch. Okay? Bow.
How you doing?
Roo.
I'm doing.
Ash, I told Fabs you called. You called. He did say that, Ash. He's like, oh, Ash is going to be so happy. I said, Ash is not looking for Wolverines. He's looking for Deadpools. So that's how. This is Rudy's way of saying, you didn't call this. Somebody else did. Meanwhile, he knows who called it. Okay? Zombie Hunter Spider-Man came in today. Gonna get unboxed soon. Let me know. Actually, he said, actually, I called this one. Leah, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Sean, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Yeah, it does feel good to be right all the time. You're welcome. You're welcome. Joe, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. I thought it was Ash, but apparently Fabs told us first, according to Fabs. No, it was me. It was me. I'm the first person that tells you guys what figure is coming most of the time. So yeah, it was me. I haven't met anybody else in the community with this much accuracy. But until then,
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Faz, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. Well, it's not. I know you're looking for Deadpools. That's why it doesn't count. I understand that. But what did I tell you specifically on Monday? I said, Ash, I want to promise you something. I said, within the next 2 months, and look, not even a week later, it's called You Better Respect Your God. That's what that's called. The girl collector say hit that like hit the link button. Michael, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Fabs, because Wolverine. Could this Wolverine be done sculpted too? It could have. They're not bothering. I could tell you the reason why they made they made this a small amount and not even a sculpted is because they know that a lot of people don't care for this. It was an easy figure to make, which is why I told you guys that one in patches. Patches just a suit with an eye patch, reuse the head sculpt. Same thing for this Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, right? Just literally messy artisan beard, reused Wolverine head sculpt. Remember they used, and we're going to pull it out for you guys. The yellow jacket Wolverine, the battle damage Wolverine, they're both the same head sculpt. This one is the same head sculpt. Patch would be the same head sculpt. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. That's why it's so easy to call these figures. Could they possibly do a dwarf Wolverine? Absolutely not. That is not even a thing. They're not thinking about that. It's funky looking, right? Who really wants it? I could tell you, my collection doesn't need that. If they make it, cool. If they don't, you're not missing out. I stand corrected. Yeah, no, Ash doesn't make calls. Ash, all he does is he begs for Deadpools. That's it. He doesn't make calls. Ash, Fabs, you're wrong. I said I wanted to do yeah, okay. Let me go back real quick and show you all the super chats that say, when are we getting Deadpools? No Wolverines, strictly Deadpools. You're welcome, Ash. You're welcome. Albert in the house. How are you, my friend?
Hello!
Guys, there's 21 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Only 12. Yeah, please hit the like button, guys. We should be at 20 likes already. Joe, keep track of them for me, please, if you don't mind. Well, I'm calling Dutch 2.0, coming straight from the peasant. Well, you heard it here first. Mark it down. Guys, mark this false information down on your calendars, please. I told Faz everything was coming. Wait. Everything was coming. Guys, if you pay attention, Rudy is now focusing on Caustic. He is focusing on everything but Hot Toys. That's why you haven't seen him back on. He says, he feels awkward now being with the veteran, with the Hot Toys veteran, with the Hot Toys god, now that he's collecting, peasantries. So he sounds like a psyop. Oh my God. Big Dog, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome. Mad Planet, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Guys, hit that like button, please. There's 23 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Because the IP is Deadpool, and it's called Deadpool Wolverine, now Wolverine and Deadpool. Oh, stop it. You know damn well you are 1 billion%. Hey, where'd it go? There you go.
Wrong.
Just as Rudy is the Lego god of toys. That is true too. The Legos. But can't we like both? Which one? Which both? Joe, Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you.
Hello!
Welcome. All right, guys, so let's get started. So we're going to get started with Shin. Obviously, she's out. She's released. She's ready to be purchased. I don't believe I pre-ordered her, so I don't think she's coming. So I have to order her like ASAP from somewhere. She looks great, guys. I don't know how the head sculpt was kind of funky in the pictures. Most likely in hand will be perfect. Her outfit looks beautiful. The way it looks, the way it flows, the way it fits, right? The detail on the outfit looks great. Her head sculpt, I like the head sculpt. I don't like how it's like, I think it's the eye that's making it look funky. The hair is not great on it either. See, that hair, I don't know about that. But again, overall, as you can see, she looks great. She looks badass. She looks mean. She looks menacing, right? As you can see, red lightsaber, beautiful gauntlets, metal gauntlets. She looks really badass. She looks really badass. And I'm going to tell you what. I will be doing head swaps with Reva on this head. I will be doing Padme on this head. I want to see what looks good, what looks different, what looks nice. Don't copy me. You heard it here first. If you guys see anybody with those pictures I just mentioned, block them and send me the information so I could block them too for copying me. Most likely USB powered. Here they are together. This figure was a 20 out of 10. It was so good. So again, another 10. Just from the pictures, I could tell you this is going to be a 10 all day long. She looks great. Look at the difference between the cape, the cloak, and the robe, whatever you want to call it, and without it, right? I think because I have Balin with the robe, I'm gonna have her with the robe too, just to keep them, the same. I don't think she will look nice without the robe if he has got the robe on. So see, she's staying just like that. It looks like it's a wired robe, guys. So that's cool. At least from the picture. So there is, what's her name? Sabine. I need Sabine as well. Here's another side-by-side of them too. Here's her hilt mounted on there. I actually like these hilts, guys, with the hooks over the ones with the little black tab that you got to insert and take out, right? It comes in with a hole, and then you put in the tab to hook onto the onto the belt. I don't like that style. This is the best. Just 1, 2, 3. You don't have to worry about the tab being annoying, getting lost. So I like these hooks better. As you can see, Balin has it too. So very nice. The hair, you got the braid, right? The Padawan braid. You got this thing here also from the show. So again, you can't. What do you say about this? She looks great. She looks very good. Articulation, as you can see, very good too. Look how classy that looks. Look how badass with those eyes. Look at that. So she looks good. She looks very good. Very, very good. I can't wait to get her. Like I said, I didn't pre-order her yet, but she's going to come home at some point very soon. I still got to get Ahsoka the White. I got to get Night Trooper. I got to get Enoch. I got to get Hera. I got to get Chopper. I think that's it. That's everybody. Yeah, I'm behind in that line. Hopefully Michael will come through and get me every single one. Michael, wake up. Where are you? So look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. No complaints whatsoever. Look at that. Classy, gorgeous. 10 all day long. 10, 10, 10 all day long. All right, now back to the real deal, the new. The new. All right, so let me see what you guys are saying, and then we'll continue. Let's see who is in here. We got Carlo. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Guys, please hit the like button. There's 27 of you guys in here. We should be at 25 likes at least, so please catch up with the likes. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. 18 likes so far. Guys, hit the like button. Please, please, please hit the like button. Let's see who else is in the house. Hot topic, caustic in art, etc. Peasant on a peasant. What they like. Let's see. Shin's still available at Sideshow. Oh, is she? I don't even remember pre-ordering her. Let me see. Let me see if Leo is telling me the truth. Because I could pre-order her right now if she's available. Shin. Where's Shin? Oh, she's still in pre-order. Look at you. Nice. All right, so I got to get her. Beautiful. Thank you, Leo. Look at that. I have to get her. I have to get her like right away. Let's see who else is in here. Are they Jedi or Sith? I forget. I think they were Sith, weren't they? Or I think Balin used to be a Jedi and then he turned, if I'm not mistaken. Has anyone unblocked Ernesto or are we waiting for Rudy? This guy. Hooks are much better. Absolutely. The hooks are, I love the hooks so much better. So much better. 19 and 27. Guys, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. All those figures, Fab's name or Basuda from the Soaker show. Oh my God. I'll keep an eye out. Patience. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big Dog, do you pre-order figures while live streaming? I have. Sometimes. Why not? Why not? All right, so let's get started, guys. So as you can see, right, we got Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. This figure appeared as a cameo in the movie Deadpool and Wolverine for literally a second. Okay? Now, why was I able to call this figure and tell you guys this figure is coming, even though it only appeared for a second? Number one, how big the movie was, how much money the movie made. That alone justifies them getting deep into the line. So a lot of people who are complaining right now about who asked for this, who wanted this guy, he was only in there for a second. That's exactly why he was made, because the movie did very well enough for them to go crazy. Number two, another giveaway of why I was able to tell you guys this figure is coming. What looks familiar here? Just from here up, what looks familiar? The entire upper body, the arms, the chest. Where's that from? The battle damage. So they're using the battle damage body, at least the torso, as you can see, right? The torso and up for this figure. Now, if you pay attention to the head sculpt, it is literally the exact same head sculpt 3 times, like I said. Shout out to Bob for these side-by-sides. He always sends me these. So, as you can see, yellow jacket Wolverine, right? Yellow outfit Wolverine. Battle damage, right? TVA jacket Wolverine. And then now, Age of Apocalypse. What do you see here that looks very similar besides everything? Easy money, like I said. Now, you want to complain, you want to cry, you want to bitch. This is Hot Toys acting as a business, being a business, giving us product, giving us rare product, giving us things that not many other companies are making, especially in 1/6, especially that well. This is why, if you don't like it, good, don't buy it. Nobody else is making this in this scale, this good, whether you ask for it or not. This is good for collectors, period. Again, you don't like it, this is not for you. Hot Toys is not telling you, hey, give me your money. I made this for everybody. Give me your money. They're not doing that, so shut the hell up. I will never understand. You don't have to buy anything. Why are you crying? Oh, why they make this? It's not for you. Somebody's going to buy it. Watch the figure sell out. 2,500 in selected markets. Gone. Remember, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. This is going to be gone. Whether, again, you don't like it, you're not gonna have it. You're gonna be one of the people who are not gonna have it because you don't like it. So why bitch about it? Just shut up. So again, what is Patch gonna be? Same head sculpt, an eye patch, different hair. As you can see, they can do the hair differently as much as they want. And give him a white top jacket, a suit jacket, a black pair of pants, which again, they just made for John Wick and they can make them all day, every day. There's your patch figure. Again, how deep are they going to go with the variants? Who knows? But it's easy money. That's the point of all of this. Forget the figure, forget anything. It's easy money. That's why you have to think of Hot Toys as a business. Because it's easy money. So because I think of it as a business, what do I think? Well, as a business, I know that if I create a product right now, a brand new head sculpt, I'm going to maximize profit with this product, with this head sculpt I just got made, that I had to pay a certain amount of money to have created. So therefore, I'm going to use it. Why would I only utilize it once? Let me use it over and over and over as much as I can, as much as I can get away with. That's business. They're going to make their money because it's limited. It's not a standard release, which very smart on their part, so they don't sit with all this stock. And this is, like I told you, anytime they want to make something niche like that, it's going to be limited. Doesn't have to be artisan, but it's going to be limited, and most likely a combination of sculpted and an artisan, if they decide to do that. So that's what I'm saying. It's anytime that I notice that they make something that can keep making the money over and over, and why would not make sense? That's why I tell you guys this is coming. It's only a matter of time, but it's all coming. We could get a Wolverine figure, again, not likely, but we could get another Wolverine figure, next year. Who says we can't? Or another Deadpool. Again, not likely, but who says we can't? That's the thing, Let me see, where are you guys? It was me who asked for this Wolverine figure. 21 likes. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 23 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Frank, my friend, welcome. Nice to have you back. Look at you. Welcome. Let me see who else is in here. I feel like I missed somebody. Maybe not. No, I didn't. Let me see. Yellow suit. I am fine with it. Yeah, no, it looks great. I don't mind it at all. I love it. I think it looks great. It's very basic. It's really nice. FabsFigures, the face is the same on all. Absolutely. Again, you could sit here and be upset. You could sit here and call Hot Toys crap. You could sit here and tell them and say they're taking shortcuts. You could sit here and bash on them all you want. Guess what? Who is making anything else that is anywhere near, anywhere better, anywhere, the amount of licenses, nobody. So hate it all you want. They're king. They will always be king until they're out of business. It is that simple. Who else is making another Wolverine besides Mondo and Hono? Nobody. So if you don't appreciate what Hot Toys is making to keep us collecting, then you're not looking to collect. You're looking to bitch and cry about dumb shit. Because if you were about collecting, guess what? Oh, man, I don't like this figure. All right, I guess I'll wait for the next one. But no, who asked for this? Why? Like, shut the hell up. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. And we got some drama too, guys, regarding the figure. So we're gonna get into it as well. So Chooch, how are you, my friend? Going for it. Yes, I'm going for it. We're all going for it. First 1/6 scale company mass-produced premium glued facial pubes. Well, you got Equaz also started, with their pirate figure that I went over a couple days ago. They're the first, not the first, but they're doing also the beard or the mustache. I think it was the beard also rooted. Maybe not. Yeah, there was the beard. The Barbosa figure. So they're also doing it, But I can tell you, the hair looks great. That one they won't make. I can tell you that 100% they won't make that. Paint applications on artisan is softer, less wrinkles between the. No, it's all lighting. Let me tell you something. They're not gonna make a head sculpt for the yellow Wolverine, more aged, and then the Age of Apocalypse a little bit smoother. Never in your life. Never, ever, ever, ever. They could do a slightly different paint application, but when it comes to the face, it is exactly the same face on all three. And I could put money on it. If you want to bet, we could bet 5 figures, Michael. That is the same. Again, that's what I'm showing you guys. Showing you guys so you can see. Literally the exact same thing 3 times. You see the wrinkles here, right? You see them right here. The only difference is you can see the eyes are looking different, so it's giving it a different look. But look, even the wrinkles on the top of the nose. Look at that. Same exact thing. They're not going to give you 2 different head sculpts. The one thing they could have done, which they did with Anakin, was what? The mouth, right? If one of them, if for example, the first one, which was this one, would have had a closed mouth, then most likely the second one would have been open mouth like this. And then they would have reused it, either closed or open for the third one. They don't care. It's literally open mouth because it's the same thing. Open mouth because it's the same thing. Open mouth because it's the same thing. They're not going to give you a third head sculpt with the same expression while being different. It ain't going to happen. It has never happened. It will never happen. That's what I can tell you. It's not different. It's not any different. You may think that it looks different because of the pictures, because of the lighting in every picture. It's all different. So that's why it looks different. But it's not the head sculpt. It's the exact same thing. It's for me. Blinken, how are you, my friend?
What are you doing?
For this artist tomorrow, and also I hope they make Wolverine. Yeah, no, they're not making that guy. No gracias. I have bio damage pre-order, much better in my opinion. Inner Thorn is limited to only 2,000 selling markets. Oh my god. Faz, I think they will do patch with the need 007 suit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It is not unfathomable. It is not crazy to think that patch, again, from the moment I saw the movie, it is not because of it's a popular character, not because anybody's looking for patch. No. Business. Hot Toys business mentality. If they just made a head sculpt, why wouldn't they reuse it? Because the head sculpt looks great and the movie made plenty of money. So again, if you don't like it, that's not for you. But it's easy money. That's why I can tell you it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Right? Nobody else thinks of them that way. That's why, every other channel, at least every other channel, is so used to bashing Hot Toys that they don't think about any of that. All they think about is let's put them down because they don't come on my stream so I could lie about them. That's what happens. So all the YouTubers hate Hot Toys because it is the only company that don't need them for anything to taint their brand. That's why they don't do that. Every other brand, if you pay attention, that went on every other YouTuber, every single brand is tainted. Every single one. So what do? Oh, well, Inner was my friend, so I have to always say they're great because guess what? They're always come on my stream whenever they have some news or whenever they have a product out. So I always got to lick those balls because, or else they'll never come on my. So that's the problem. So they're always, talk about toxic positivity. Anybody licking Inner ass is expressing toxic positivity. That's toxic positivity because you're licking balls to a company or of a company that is clearly garbage. That's toxic positivity. That because they're linked to a company, I got to kiss that ass because guess what? Then I won't get product. Then I won't be the first one to make my video so I can make that YouTube money. So I got to lick those balls all day, every day. That's toxic positivity. That's ridiculous. That's retarded. That's lame. That's unnecessary. All of that. That's toxic. Let me push this garbage company because I need to make that money. That's toxic because you're a liar. You're lying to people. You're lying. Okay? You're telling people that a product that is shit, clearly shit, you're telling them that it's good. So you can look good for the company making the product so you can keep getting your garbage product early and first for your videos. That's toxic. Not liking Hot Toys is not toxic. They're the best company making figures left and right more than any other company out here. How can liking the best companies be toxic? It is not. The people calling Hot Toys toxic are retarded. They are literally retarded. How can I not like the best company making figures right now? In fact, the people who don't like it are the weirdos and the wrong ones. Because how are you complaining about the one company making figures? That makes no sense. There's nothing logical about hating the one company that's giving us figures to collect. We'll never understand that. But this is the mentality of the retards in this community. Is that simple? Very simple. So if me liking Hot Toys, the best company in the 1/6 game for many, many years already, makes me toxic, guess what? I guess we're toxic. But I'll be toxic on the right side of history, not the wrong side of history. Very simple. Very simple, guys. Guys, there's 26 of you guys in. Please hit that like button. Love this look in the comics, so can appreciate this. The face of the artisan is silicone. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Already with the misinformation. Guys, do not listen. Actually, let's make it legit. Let's make it legit. Let's make it legit.
Wrong. 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 I don't think so. Wrong. I don't think so. Wrong. I don't think so. Wrong.
Just making it clear. Just making it clear. Because Hot Toys is not going to come out of left field with no silicone head sculpt. They're not J&D, you garlic. Look at this guy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy, silicone. Can you imagine? Get away from me. Get away from me. Silicone. You think Hot Toys would be so dumb to get into that dumb shit? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh my God. Hot Toys isn't the first company to reuse head sculpt to make variants. No, but again, that's the thing. This is what people don't understand. People see complaints in the community and they really believe, oh, these are valid complaints. They're not. The people complaining about this stuff are the ones not buying anything. Because if you're about collecting, anything new is exciting. Because it's a new figure for your, again, if you're about collecting, if you're here just window shopping, then you're going to get annoyed every time. Hot Toys makes more figures that are exciting than figures that are not exciting. It's that simple. That's a fact. So anybody unhappy with an announcement, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? So go buy Inert then. If Hot Toys said shit, go buy Inert. Then you really find out what shit is. Because you're not going to get anything that Hot Toys is making. Not one thing. You're going to get Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings from Inert. Oh, and 22 Batman. Exciting. Woo! Uh, 25. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. There's still 2 left. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Fast. People are saying yellow suit, not this Wolverine. Could yellow suit be soon? What? Fast. People are saying yellow suit, not this Wolverine. Could yellow suit be soon? I don't even know. Ash, what are you saying? What does that even mean? Your king got to you. I see what's happening. This artisan Wolverine looks like he is all gas, no brakes. Open mouth, come down, ZBrush dating. He said ZBrush dating. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Tabasco sauce drinking chill is gonna come out. Tabasco sauce. Oh my God, I'm crying. No mercy. No mercy. The people who call that toxic are the same people who wear masks in their cars by themselves. Yo, it's crazy. These are the vaccinated people, okay? The ones always hating on Hot Toys, 100% vaccinated. Guaranteed. I could put money on all of it. Anybody bashing Hot Toys at any moment, you are 100% vaccinated. Okay? 5 boosters. That's who you are. Okay? Let's see. I just recently received an Apollo trading. One of his legs is longer than the other. I am highly disappointed with. No, but they're the Hot Toys killer. What do you mean, big dog? What do you mean? That company is trash. Okay? Doesn't matter if you like it or not. It is trash. And I tell you that with confidence every time. It is trash. Nothing good about anything they make at all, period. So anybody liking that and saying that it's slightly better or any better than Hot Toys is a toxic piece of shit. Because it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a blatant lie for people to go purchase the garbage. But then they want to come off and, oh, Hot Toys is disrespecting the Predators. You are disrespecting humanity by lying to people to go spend their money on your garbage that you're pushing. That's disgusting. That's more disgusting than disrespecting Predator. Because Predator doesn't care that you care, number one. And number two, somebody from Predator approved the product for Hot Toys to make it. So you're the idiot. Oh, I have to virtue signal because Hot Toys can't disrespect Predator. Oh, no. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Stupid. So stupid. You guys have that in the U.S. Just thought it was just here. Morons wearing masks, walking the dog. Yep. Oh, it happens all the time. Happens all the time. Very, very common. So let's go back into the pictures, guys. So as you can see, very basic, literally the exact same body of the battle damage, right? I can tell you that for a fact. Same exact veins everywhere, same exact style of body. There is absolutely no reason for them to give you anything different after showing you the battle damage body. Why would they give you anything slightly bigger, anything slightly different when it's supposed to be the same character every single time, just with a different outfit and a different style? It's got to be the same body. So therefore, you're going to get the same body as the battle damage. And most likely the yellow suit too, because remember, when you expose the arms, they look exactly like that. I think the only difference is the arms are detachable on the yellow suit and not on the battle damage, because remember, it's just one piece of silicone body. So, that's the thing. Frank says, the Predator's sick. So who hit it? Oh my God, you don't... Everybody. Oh, the height, which they're right. They messed up. Supposed to be like 17 inches, and instead of, and the old one was like 15, and they went down to 14 and change. Like they went backwards with the figure. It's gonna be better. It's gonna look better than any other Predator we've ever had. Because remember, a newly updated body. So everything about it's gonna be better, right? But when it comes to height accuracy, it is off, 100% off. Right? So people were complaining about that. Again, who the hell needs a 17-inch Predator? I don't, right? Who needs that big-ass Spider-Man 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2 Venom? Remember? The Matt Gargan Venom that's 35 feet? Who needs that? Nobody. It looks awesome. It's great, but nobody needs that. Okay, and then to go from the old Predators, right, which are pretty high, pretty tall, 15 inches, I believe, to then go even bigger, 17. I don't know how good that's going to look. I don't know. They didn't go that route for something, right? It's not like they can't make accurate stuff. They chose not to do it on purpose for whatever reason, but that's what they were complaining about, Frank. This is a Fison M25 body. I don't think so. They definitely don't use any Fison garbage. So the outfit, guys, looks great. Very basic. One thing about the hands, though, as you can see, he's got these open hands, right? Like the So-So Toys Old Man Logan. Remember, he was the first Logan that came with relaxed hands with the blades out, right? So this actually, he's got the fingers open a little bit wider, but same style of hand, right? So that's the first time we get something like that. Number two, you get the claws coming out of the metal piece here too, which again, I never saw that. I didn't think that was a possibility. I just thought he just had a nub and that was it. So that's pretty cool, right? I've never seen his comic. I never read his comic, so I don't know what he's all about. But I had no idea that the claws come out of here, which is actually really, really cool. I don't know how he lost his arm or anything like that. But as you can see, head sculpt, right? Same exact head sculpt that we got for every other one, right? The rooting looks great. The beard, I can't wait to see that rooted beard. I can tell you that. Also, it looks like they got some sculpted beard on there as well, right? The mustache is sculpted, but some of the beard, at least some of the sideburns of the side of the face all the way down to the chin are artisan hair, you know, that wool. He looks mean. He looks badass. Look at that body. Look how ripped he looks. Beautiful. So again, very basic. Another reason why it's artisan, right? There's not much to it. So that by them giving it to you artisan, guess what? Well, you can't really complain because it's artisan. And we expect artisan to be more expensive. What can they have possibly done with this figure if it was an artisan? It would have been a very simple, very boring figure, which it is already. But the artisan is what's making it exciting. The limited aspect of it is what's making it exciting. You know? But if it was a standard release, you better believe that this would have sat. This would have sat for a long time and people would have gotten this for a discount later on. 100%. You know? Apparently, from what I understand, the comic is not even really that, you know, that big because it's like a made-up thing. So, again, who knows? But I don't know anything about the comic. But again, beautiful, 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 beautiful. No complaints. Look at that. How badass. I love these hands. I'm definitely displaying mine with these hands right here because they look really, really good. And obviously, I have to have the claws coming out of the other side too, just because. Look at the articulation, guys. Very minimal. Also, for those who don't know, this base here is reused from the original Daredevil figure from the Netflix series. Okay? This base here is a two-piece base, right? You get the bottom piece, and then this sits on top of the base, which again comes with Daredevil. And let me show you guys real quickly so you know. Never mind, guys. I don't have it. Never mind. I don't have it. I thought I had it, but I removed all my original Hot Toys bases for the black oval ones, so I don't have it with me. But this is definitely repainted, different colors, slightly darker colors. Because remember, this is not supposed to be for Daredevil, so it could 100% be a different paint application than the original set. And so again, there's not much to say about the figure. Just very basic. You know, even the outfit. There's no armor. There's no shoulder pads. There's no padding. There's nothing, you know, that's making it more exciting. That's making it, you know, more badass at all. Nothing. It's just the arms and the claws. That's it. You know, here he's fighting Deadpool, right? Which again, this didn't happen in the movie. He was on there for like a second. I think he hit him once and that was it. So again, just very classy, very plain. I think this is what happened. No, not even. I don't think this is what happened in the movie. Because I don't remember the claws coming out of this side in the movie. So, but they're showing you, you know, the poses you could pull off with the figure. So again, very nice, very basic, not much to it. Separate rolling eyes, as you guys already know. So that means it's going to be a, you know, bigger head sculpt like the original two. Seamless upper body and arms made of silicone. So again, the silicone body that they use for the battle damage. Again, it doesn't make sense for them to use anything else at all. It wouldn't make sense unless obviously if they're planning on covering up the body, then understandable, right? If you're putting a suit on, there's no reason for them to use silicone that's going to be covered up with a shirt and a suit jacket, right? There's no need for silicone for that. But if they're going to be exposed, you better believe they're going to give you something like this. And they're most likely, again, going to use everything over and over because they want to give you the same uniform look to Wolverine. Interchangeable clawed hands and armor. So as you can see, I guess these are swappable. You could do, you could remove it and put the one with the claws on because as you can see, or maybe this top removes. It's magnetic. Who knows? We got to wait and see tomorrow when we get, actually no, right here. Yeah, it looks like it's a completely different piece right here. I hadn't noticed this. So you just swap it out. You pull one out, you put one in. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hands, 2 sets of the forearm armors, and that's your figure, guys. This is going to be most likely. It's got to be, if every other artisan is 400 plus. This can't be that much. There's not much to the figure. It is not a figure that is full of accessories. It is not a figure that is expensive for them by any means. So I'm expecting this figure to be 300-ish. No more than that. 350, 375. It should not be over 4. Again, but who knows what they're going to do. I hope they don't do that, but it is what it is. Don't forget, tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. I was going to say 350, 375-ish. Again, but it's artisan, 2,500 pieces, so they could charge you whatever the hell they want, and it is what it is. I don't expect to be charged 400, but again, who knows? Remember, silicone bodies are expensive. It looks great. It's a newly developed body for these Wolverine figures, so that's why it is necessary, and that is the upcharge 100%. These bodies are necessary to make the figures look that much better. Fab wishes he had hair that's sexy. Oh my god. This hair looks better than, well, it's a different hair. You know what I mean? It's a different hair. This is obviously more accurate to the character than Scarlet Witch's hair. And I don't know if you guys saw a video, guys, but they were interlocking her hair to, I guess, make it look better. I don't know who came up with that, but crazy. Reading Rainbow Logan. So again, guys, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous figure. Look at that. Anybody not getting this? Please tell me in the chat. Are you getting this or you're not getting this? TVA Wolverine's already 3. Exactly. So, it is. So there you go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But TVA, TVA is battle damage. So I understand that it's a little more pricey, right? You got the battle damage, you got more paint added, and you're getting less when it comes to clothing, right? You only get the jacket. He doesn't have a shirt on, just the jacket. He's, topless. And so that's the thing, right? So I don't know, but this, just from the fact that it's limited and artisan, it's got to be, it's got to be 400. I don't expect it to be, but it's got to be, again, 375, 385, but it can't be over 4. I don't see it being over 4, but anything's possible. Going to try. I'm not getting this. I got the battle damage order already. Oh, you're not getting it. All right. I will be on the queue mañana. See? Yeah, I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, you can hate it all you want, but you're not going to have the figure. The figure. So let me show you guys real quickly a few more shots because they're very important. So here, quickly, so you guys don't forget. So go RSVP real quickly. Sideshow, you go to Coming Soon, and then Age of Apocalypse Wolverine, Artisan Edition, and then obviously you RSVP. So don't forget for tomorrow. And also we get some more shots. So here's one. This is another side-by-side. This is the figure. This is the movie. So as you can see, right, the suit, very accurate, perfectly accurate. You get the little ridges here on the pants, right? You get them here as well. So they match the outfit 100% perfectly. Look at the arms. Look at the even the forearm piece is a little bit shorter on here than it is here. See how much longer it is here. So is that accurate? Who knows? Who cares? But somebody will point that out at some point, right? So pay attention to that. And also, we have this one here. So as you can see, more straightforward, right? Again, spot on. I don't see how this could be bad in any way. If anything, they made it a little more meaner by opening the mouth. If they would have been like this, that would have been very boring. So they had to give it that open mouth expression to make it, more. Because remember, this guy is a savage. This guy, he don't care about nothing. So that's why it was very important to give him that menacing expression. Also, guys, Like I told you guys, we got drama regarding this this announcement. So we're gonna get into it. Que rico Wolverine. I wish Hot Toys would make a limited run artisan with all their sculptor figures going forward. I prefer the artisan over sculpted. That would be a good idea. It's spot on. Once again, the hair looks better on the figure. That's what I'm saying. So again, anybody bashing this is just get a life, man. Just get a life. Hot Toys is not for you. Go collect Morphig because it sounds like that's what you love. Okay? And then this is the drama, guys. Guys, there's 30 of you guys in here. Please hit the like button. So as you can see, it is lit. Okay? So first, Deadpool and Wolverine. But so this is the announcement. We got number one, comment number one. Literally no one wanted this. And make it artisan, seriously, good luck selling that at those prices. It's going to be sold out. That's number one. This is what I mean. They don't even know what they're talking about. And they're bashing. These are going to sell out faster than these people understand. And like I say, like I will always say, you don't have to buy anything, but you're not going to teach artists, Hot Toys a lesson missing out on artisan figures, missing out on limited figures. It ain't going to happen. You're not teaching them nothing because those are always going to sell out. Right? So if you want to bash it, oh, guys, this is crap. Don't get it. They're going to get it. You're the only idiot who's not going to get it. Second comment. Looks like a bad 80s metal band figure. LOL, WTF. Another level of lame. Another level of lame. Who need this one? Most unnecessary artisan figure yet. We seriously needed this over Thor. This is without a doubt one of the dumbest yet. So we get this instead of Gambit. I am confusion. I am confusion. Oh man. Not made at this. I guess not mad at this. Brown suit should have been the next Wolverine figure, but where's Gambit and Elektra? Exactly. So brown suit is coming. Again, they're going to reuse this silicone look for that body. Remember that the Wolverine, the brown suit Wolverine is not as exposed. The arms are not as exposed. Remember they got that shoulder pad covering thing, right, covering the shoulder. So it is not going to be exactly the same. It's going to be the exact same arms, but it's not going to be the exact same exposure of the arms. Who asked for this? This came out before brown suit. Way to read the room, Hot Toys. Bro, why not make the brown suit Wolverine, though? Figures nobody asked for. So that's everybody. Yeah, that's the most exciting ones. Again, brown suit is coming 1,000%. Why do they do this first? The brown suit version is going to look very similar to the yellow and the battle damage. Why? Because of the hair. The brown suit hair, the brown suit Wolverine hair, it's just slightly different. And it is actually a little bit shorter than what the yellow Wolverine was in the movie. If you put them side by side, you're going to notice that the only difference is the length because it's the same shape of hair. So the only thing that's going to change is the hair on that figure. That's it. And the suit, obviously. But that figure is coming. That's another easy $300. Even if they price it at $295, $305, that's easy money. If they sell 2,000 of them, that's easy money. Artisan, I don't think so. Brown suit artisan, I don't see that happening. Again, anything's possible, but I don't see that happening. So it is insane. Haters gonna exactly. Fabs, the left curl on the right eyelash doesn't match. Crazy, right? No, it's crazy. This is how people think. And I don't smell the ball sack from here, so this is not accurate. Like, it's a toy. It's a toy. If you think you're paying too much money for a toy that is not movie accurate to the ball sweat, Hot Toys is not for you. And again, I'm not saying that they can't be accurate because they can. For whatever reason, they take shortcuts. It is what it is. Complaining about it is not going to make them stop taking shortcuts at all. because they're still taking shortcuts. They're still making money. They're still making great product. They're still making figures left and right with the shortcuts. So what's the problem? But people need an excuse to bitch, an excuse to complain, an excuse not to buy something. Because again, I can tell you this. If you were about it, you would get the figure. Hey, guys, this figure sucks. I don't like it. Let me sell it. You're going to get your money right back. It's a limited artisan figure. Who's not going to want it? So it's just reasons not to buy the figure. Because even the worst figure I've ever gotten, I never got rid of it. Why? It's in my collection. Why do I need to have, all amazing figures? No, that's not what collecting is about. It's not about getting everything that's amazing. But to complain, oh, I'm not going to want it. All right, don't buy it. You don't need to announce it to people that you're not buying something. Nobody cares. 30 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. That's awesome. See? No roaches tonight, guys. No roaches tonight. Aaron, my friend, long time. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
I don't know why this Hugh Jackman face looks really good. No, it looks good. It is good because of the lighting. Again, I'm going to show you why real quickly. So, as you can see, like I said, it's the same head sculpt, but because everything's different lighting, they look different. So look how white this looks here. Look how dark this looks here. And look how light and smooth. Because this looks smoother, a tiny bit. Not a lot. Tiny bit smoother than here. It's the exact same thing, but the lighting is different. As you can see, you got a little shadow here. Look at this shadow here. You get zero shadow here. So it's completely different lighting. Right? And that affects the way the figure looks. That affects the way the head sculpt looks. That affects how the figure looks as a whole all the time. But I can tell you it's the exact same head sculpt. I'm really thinking hard. Should I just collect artisan and not buy the regular product line? Well, no, because think about it. They're not making every single figure artisan. That's number one. So you're going to just sit and wait for every artisan that comes out every year? Right? They come out with figures sculpted. You're not going to get them because you're just going to wait on artisan. You know what I mean? But doesn't mean that you can't get every artisan. Like, I'm trying to get every artisan. So far, thank God I've gotten every artisan. Waiting for my Scarlet Witch, which, she should have been here. She actually should be here next week, 100%. So as of right now, I have every single one. I haven't missed a single one yet. So, and I'm going to continue. I'm going to keep buying every single one until the day I die, because that's the whole point. Collecting is fun. Who's crying? Oh, I want to be in a collecting community so I could cry all day. Every time there's an announcement, oh no, who asked for this? Next day, oh no, who asked for this? Next day, oh no. What are you talking about? What are you doing here? Fabs, I have to agree with one of them. Where's Gambit? No, absolutely. Me too. Where's Elektra? Where's Gambit? Absolutely. But this is Hot Toys. They're so busy throwing so much stuff at us for pre-orders to forget other stuff. And what are they doing in the meantime? Just collecting pre-order money. NRDs to the bank. Just with the Star Wars stuff alone, it's like 7 figures, 8 figures. Think about how many, just on pre-order money, on NRDs, how much money that is. 8 figures of Star Wars times however many people, times 2,000. It's way more than that, times 2,000. It's money, a lot of money, Moo!
Hello!
Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you. Welcome. Blinken says, I bet Elektra will be a limited artisan because her hair is down to her waist in the movie. That would be a great call. The problem is, again, she doesn't have curls. We already went through the curl issue with Scarlet Witch. Elektra's hair is kind of like Scarlet Witch hair, which is, that straight hair. She doesn't have curls, right? That's going to be a problem again if they decide to go that route. If they don't do it properly, which again, they're not ever going to leave just straight, plain wool hair, just pin straight falling down. It's not going to happen. They got to style it to make it look nice. So we're never going to get just any female character that has just straight hair just flowing down. It ain't going to happen. They have to curl it. Even if it's not movie accurate, they have to curl it to give it life, to give it look, to style it properly, to make it look nice. You know, so that's the problem. But see, not for Elektra. An artisan Elektra, absolutely not. And one thing that may be surprising for you guys regarding this figure being an artisan, which, you know, some people mentioned, like, why would you make this figure an artisan? Again, easy money. And number two, it is a reused head sculpt. So it's not something new developed strictly and specifically for that. Elektra, on the other hand, how many Elektras have we gotten so far?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
0. Okay? Not 1, 0. So do I think and do I expect Hot Toys to come out with that figure as a first-time figure? Artisan? Never. Why was Scarlet Witch made? She's been made how many times? Sculpted and doll hair. Understandable why she would be artisan. Elektra, first figure ever artisan? Again, anything's possible. Do I think so? I don't think so. Can they make it a limited thing? Absolutely. Just like this here right now. I didn't expect that. Remember, what are the differences? Wolverine was a cameo. Elektra wasn't. Elektra was actually part of the storyline. Right? Even though you consider her a cameo too, she was part of the story. Blade was part of the story. Gambit was part of the story. Right? They were involved in the story. So if Age of Apocalypse Wolverine was in the movie a second and they went all out with him, again, it's a basic figure, I would expect more from Elektra. Again, she's another very basic figure. Her outfit is not much. Her sai are not much. Right? She doesn't come with much at all. So they have to make her exciting somehow. So that's what I'm saying. That's a great call with the artisan. Again, do I think that her very first figure is going to be artisan? Highly doubtful. But again, anything's possible. They could say, well, you know, we don't know how this is going to sell, so let's make her limited to 2,500, and whatever happens, happens. That's possible. But again, her character in the movie was not Age of Apocalypse character in the movie, right? Two complete different roles. Her character had actual, you know, time in the movie. Age of Apocalypse, literally seconds. So it's a different conversation with the character. You know, that's the only thing that I'm like, it's the first time they're making her and they're going to go all out. I don't think so. But Scarlet Witch was made 5 times already. So there's no problem with that. You know? Do you think X-23 should have been artisan figure? No. Again, not everything needs to be artisan. It is her, again, this is another, I'm glad you brought this up. X-23, very first time her head sculpt was made. How did they make her? Sculpted. Exactly what I mean with Elektra. Elektra, we never got an Elektra before. We never had an X-23 before. Right? So why would they go all out with Elektra as artisan and not X-23? Makes no sense. That's what I'm telling you. I would be completely shocked if Elektra comes out artisan, which it wouldn't make sense. You know? Hit that like button, Moose. Yes, Moose, hit that like button. Yeah, Elektra must have glued hair like Catwoman. See, that's another thing. the last figure they made with doll hair was purple and gold Catwoman from the Arkham line. That was not wool. That was straight doll hair. It was a different color. It was styled slightly different, right? Cut slightly different. It was a little bit shorter, but it was not wool by any means. Lady Pool, ponytail, curled ponytail, 100% wool, not considered artisan, right? So besides that Batgirl, right? Obviously before that was Catwoman. Catwoman was also doll hair. So you got Catwoman done with doll hair again. And then after that, purple and gold Batgirl. So they're still doing doll hair figures, clearly. Right? So that's the thing. I don't know which way they're going to go. Sculpted, I don't know if sculpted will look good on Elektra because of the type of hair, but we got to wait and see what they decide to do. Hot Toys absolutely cannot make Elektra sculpted hair. It would look, that's what I'm saying. I don't know how good that's going to look with the sculpted. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. So it's either going to be doll hair or, I already said as the first one. I doubt it. Elektra and Daredevil figure would go hard. Right. But again, remember, she's not wearing the exact same look as the original Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck. It's not the same outfit, right? Or Daredevil, and then she appeared in Elektra, her movie, with slightly different colored outfit, but same style, right? That Melina style of outfit. In my opinion, Ballerina, aka Anna, should be an artisan figure. Why, you like her? You like her? You like it to her? Also, guys, some more news. So we got word that, guys, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. So we got some news from your favorite company that makes the best stuff out here. I don't like to call them the king because Hot Toys is the king, but I like to call them the prince. Just because they're up there. So as you can see, guys, we got some action from Jazz Inc., right? So we get some more pictures of their stuff. As you can see, we got the tumbler, right? The black tumbler. We got the camo tumbler. We got so as you can see, he's got Batman Begins for this one, the Dark Knight Rises for this one, and this one's also Batman Begins. So he's got one for Batman Begins. He's got the camo from the Dark Knight Rises. And guys, if you pre-order early, so the camo one comes with the canopy that opens, right? I thought he had the cannon over here. Yeah, it's right here. This is the cannon right here, which that's a cool thing to have, right? The cannon, which Hot Toys didn't make. And this opening up, is it necessary? It is what it is, but it's nice to have. And guys, if you pre-order early, right, he's giving you a Christian Bale Batman Begins pre-posed Batman figure to go in the vehicle. So as you can see, he did the same thing that he did for Michael Keaton for the 89 Batmobile. He's doing it for the Tumbler. It doesn't look terrible. It's actually not bad looking, to be honest. Again, it's going to sit in the car. It's not going to do much. Finally, he's giving it to you guys for free, which well deserved after paying, $2,000, $3,000 for these things that are not worth any of that. The least he could do for you guys is give you these stupid bodies, right? Included pre-order, pre-order exclusive, right? The first certain amount of orders, get it for free. He should be doing that every time. Every single time. Because remember, he begs, oh, guys, we need at least 1,000. We need at least. Why do you need at least 1,000? because I can guarantee you the more numbers he gets, the cheaper he has to pay the person who's making his figures for him in China, right? So if he gets, 1,000, it's going to be cheaper than just getting 500, right? So it's beneficial for him to get as many pre-orders as possible. So by giving incentives to the people still buying his stuff, that would be the easiest thing to get pre-orders. Stuff like this. But the problem is that he's so focused on profit and he's so greedy that God forbid you guys get anything for free. And I can guarantee you that this is coming in for free now because the upcharge on those tumblers is stupid insane. And I can tell you that the fact that he's making them die cast, that's going to be an excuse for, well, guys, I'm adding die cast. That's what the price is, blah, blah, blah. Guaranteed. Again, it is what it is. It's factual information. You guys, it's your money. Spend it however you like. I will never tell anybody, don't buy this, don't get this. But I will always tell you, every penny that you guys are spending on this company, it is money thrown away. Every single thing, because none of it is worth what you're paying. I will always say it. The stuff that I got, my BVS Justice League Batmobile, love that thing. It is not worth what I paid. The Vulture figure, right? Love that thing. It was not worth the $700 or $600, whatever the hell it was at the time. Definitely not. My BVS 66, not BVS 66, my Batmobile 66, definitely not worth any of it. How it showed up with all the paint problems, the orange peel and all this stuff. So why would I keep spending my money on garbage? I would never. I'm not an idiot. So that's when I tell you guys, you should not, it's your money. Absolutely. Do what you want. But it doesn't make sense. That's what we give Nefty such a hard time. It's like, what do you mean? 12 times out of 12 times you had a problem with every single vehicle and you're still like, it's cool, man. Let me keep going. That to me is crazy. But that's Nefty. Who's going to tell Nefty? Nefty, don't spend your money wherever the hell you want. No, who are we to tell him no? Right? He loves the company and he's going to continue to buy whatever he wants. But I will always tell you factual information from experience and from what happens to me, so you guys are aware of what goes on. I'm not telling you things so you don't buy anything. It's just you need to wake up. You need to wake up. And if you don't want to wake up, go get your booster shot. You can put this on the couch. Exactly. I mean, they're funky, but, they're going to be in the vehicle, so it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? That's why it's not a big deal. You had a Nefty, you might as well spend money on far. No, Nefty is gone. Nefty, you can't tell him nothing. You can't say Nefty this, Nefty is a grown man. Nefty loves his Jazz Inc. Nefty is a spokesperson for Jazz Inc. Nefty is balls deep with Jazz Inc. You notice Nefty doesn't even appear in the streams anymore. He's like, you know what? I love my Jazz Inc. I'd rather be with Jazz Inc. than watch your streams. Nefty don't even appear anymore. You notice? Nefty's like, I'm out. You heard it here first. Nefty. What was I going to say? Nefty will continue to buy every single Jazz Inc. product that is made. Remember this conversation. And last but not least, guys, let me see what else I got for you guys. If not, we're out of here. Oh, no, guys. Nope, that was it. All right, guys. So let me see what you guys are saying. If you guys have anything else to talk about, say it now. If not, we are out of here. This Batman looks like he skipped leg day. Leg day. Imagine. Oh, you could put a rowing machine, press 2. He disappeared like Joker Jack. Yep, exactly. Disappeared. One day he was here, and one day he was gone. More power to Nefty. Do you? Exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. You can't tell grown men, like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. But I will always point it out, which I do it all the time, for whoever watches me. I don't know who watches me all the time. So whoever, maybe somebody watching me for the first time, I will always tell you the truth. I don't need to lie about nobody. I don't need to lie about no company. Whether they make $1 billion or go broke, it doesn't affect me. But I will always tell you the truth about it. I will give you my opinions about it. I will tell you my experiences about it. So you guys are aware of what goes on. Now, if you don't want to believe it, that's your problem. If you want to experience for yourself, that's your problem. If you want to love it, that's your problem. But I'm going to always do what I got to do for you guys, and that's it. Where is the topo figure? Ha ha ha. I'm not showing you my topo figure now. The video is getting made. Guys, stay tuned for my topo suit figure. My cane. Fab's been listening to the background grand shift. Thank you, my friend. Oh, look at you, Big Rib. I didn't even know you were here. How are you?
Hello!
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Topo or block? Topo or block? Faz, what did you what did you do? What do you mean? What did I do? Maybe Nefty I preparing for the Puerto Rican Day Parade Wepa. Yeah, no, he's been MIA every week for about over a month now. Yeah, Nefty slowly but surely distancing himself from the God. I think he's changing religions. I think he's becoming a Buddhist. I don't know, but we'll see. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.